you loads now. Right then, folks, we're live on YouTube as well. Okay, so 2 weeks to go before we have a 3-week break. Back to normal mat work again with lots of shoulder bridges. Thinking about a posture to start with, so string through the back of the head, opening out through the shoulders. So we've got nice long necks. Thinking about that middle, have a little roll backwards and forwards. We've got our feet planted firmly on the ground, underneath the hips, and we're feeling how much movement we've got through that lower back area, drawing in, rolling back. So if your pelvis was a bucket, we're tipping the water out the back and then dropping it down the front, and then we're finding that mid position. From there, let's have a little roll of the shoulder and round. For 3, 2, 1, changing to the other side, reaching around. 3, 2, 1. Both arms are up, having a big stretch up towards the ceiling. Up we go, reaching through those sides. For 3, 2, 1. Big circle round, let's go swimming. Up we come through the middle. Wide shoulders. Working all the joints here. 2 more. Last one. Up we come. Coming round, settling those shoulders down into our nice dumb waiters. Feel the length through the back of the neck as we turn the arms out. So I'm working through that tummy, stretching up through the back of the neck. And those shoulder blades are resting on that rib cage as we twist out and gently back. With the next one, we'll go wide, fingertips to fingertips, nice straight line, and coming back. And again, reaching wide, coming back. 2 to go. With this one, out we go. Holding it there. Let's stretch over one side, big reach down, and back. Through the middle, out we go and over the other side, and back. Once more each side. Reach away, and back. Last one. Leaving that hand at the top, we're going to mobilize the spines as well this morning. So hands on head, drop the chin down, curling up, bending the knees a little bit into our dolphin dives. So dropping the chin down, stretching through the back of the neck. Down we go, reaching back out, coming back up. So we're trying to curl down that way and then have an arch back the other way. You might be a little bit stiffer on the way back. Last one. Down we go, coming back up, reaching up. Let's go wide. Feet turned out, drawing in through your tummy. And we're sinking down for 4, 3, 2. With this one, hold it there. We're reaching over to one side. Get that balance on the leg. Let's tap that other leg up for 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring the arms in and let's skate. So we're bending in, stretching out. You can tap, you can slide, or you can do the lifting, keeping the leg up one. Last one, and down. Let's go down again for 4, turning those knees out. Straight through the body. 2 more. Last one. Reach over the other side. Find that balance and tap down for 4, 3, 2, 1, and then we're scooting. You bring your arms down to scoot. Out we go. It's like we're speed skating. Looking at the weather out there, we might be. Last one. Out we go and march into the middle. Big arms. For 3, 2, 1. Deep breath in. Breath out. rolling down all the way this time, stretching through the back of the neck, all the way down to the backs of the heels. Try and turn those hips up to the ceiling. At the bottom, take a nice deep breath in. Breath out, go a little bit deeper. And then slowly, slowly, slowly come back up bit by bit by bit by bit by bit. And opening out. And again, deep breath in. Breath out, down we go. Stretching all the way down. Deep breath in. Breath out. Down we go. Coming back up bit by bit by bit by bit by bit. And opening out. Last one, and then we'll go down onto the mats. Stretching down. Try and get those hands onto the floor. Big stretch through the backs of the legs. And we're ready for action down on the floor. So let's go down onto the mats. I'll rearrange everything. Ooh. Haven't got that one sorted. Oh, yeah, there we go, YouTubers. Haven't got you quite right today. Down we go. Okay, so are we down? Woo. I've got a wobbly tripod. Let's sort this out. That's it. Right. So down onto the mat, we are going to have feet and knees hip width apart. Into our normal starting position. Relax across the chest. Think about that rib cage. Drop it down to the floor. Pulling in through the tummy. Flattening yourself out as much as you can do. And then gently, gently roll back the other way. So you've got that arch there. Drop back down again. Squeeze again, flattening out. And then gently back up. Find that mid position. From there, we're going to start off with our hip twist today, but we're going to do it in our level 3. So it's come up into a single tabletop. From there, keeping that other side of your bottom flat on the floor, we're going to turn out and draw back in. So keep that bottom flat. Turn out and back in. Keep going for another 4 and back. 3. And the foot should be going at the same pace as the knee. 2. Last one coming up. Really work at keeping that other side of your bottom down. Then come back into that single tabletop. Stay there, because with that leg, we're now going to do our one leg stretch. Reaching out, drawing back in. As you stretch out, make sure you keep that lower back still in the same position. Coming back in. 4 to go. 4 and back in. 3. Back in. Drawing in through your tummy. Last one. Coming back in. Keep it in that single tabletop. Tighten up through your tummy. Go into a double tabletop if you can. From there, we're going to tap down and change. If you want to do the fast change, you can do, or you can do the slow change. Or you can even go down to the level 1 where one leg stays on the ground all the time. Keep going for another 4, 3, 2, last one. And then from that double tabletop, lower the second leg down. So the other leg is up in the air, ready to do the hip twists and the one leg stretches. Holding in there, keep that back nice and still. We're turning out. Coming back in, keep that side heavy. Out we go. Drawing back in. Breathing out as you reach out. Drawing back in. 3 to go. Out we go. And back in. 2. And back in. Last one. Twisting out, keeping the other side anchored down. Back to the middle, keeping that leg there. Let's one leg stretch again. On that diagonal, so the thighs end up level to each other. So don't go too high. Reaching away and back. Pushing that leg long, keeping the lower back still. 3 to go. Out we go. Coming back in. I've got a nice little click in my kneecap. 2 and back. Last one. Out we go. Coming back in, keeping it there, drawing in into that double tabletop again. And let's scissor again. Down and up. We can change, 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 change. For 3, 2, 1. And then slowly lower both legs down. And breathe. Bring the arms up. Let's double leg stretch just to relax out for a moment. The arms are nice and wide. Don't have them too close to your ears as you stretch out, fingertip to toe. Breath in, breath out, and we return. Keep going. Alternating the legs. Length from fingers to toes. 2 to go. Big reach out. Try and keep the back as flat as you can for as long as you can. Last one. Coming back into the middle. Keep the arms up towards the ceiling. And drawing through your tummy. We're back into a double tabletop. From there, we're going to hip twist. But at level 5, I think it is. Opposite arm goes out as well, though. So we twist out. And we come back in. Change leg, change arms. So I think the arms help balance us, but we still got to work really hard down at that lower part of our tummy, deep in there, holding us still. Keep going for another 4, 3, 2, last one. Stay in that double tabletop, or you can go down to a single tabletop, and we're doing a double leg stretch at a higher level as well. This is level 3. Reaching out and back. Keep going. Stretch and back. 3 to go. Keeping control through that tummy. If it gets too much, don't forget you can have that rest. 2. Last one coming up. Big stretch out. Coming back in. Bring those knees up towards your tummies. Give yourself a bit of a cuddle and a bit of a treat. Okay, because that was quite a tough one, folks. And from there, let's lower the legs down one at a time into our normal starting position. We're going to have a little go at our shoulder bridges, okay? Just let go of your head pillow if you want to, so you've got a bit more freedom around that neck. Bring the feet slightly closer in towards your bottom, okay? That way you're going to get more bottom working and hamstrings, less tummy has to work because the tummy's a bit tired. From there, drawing in through your tummy, up for a normal shoulder bridge to start with. So check your big toes are down, straight line, knees, hips, shoulders, and then roll back down bit by bit by bit by bit. And breath in, another one like that, drawing in, feeling how you can move bits of your spine at once, little bit by little bit, opening out across that shoulder area, and then we gently back down again, bit by bit by bit. Okay, let's do our single tabletop variety. So from a single tabletop position, we're then going to lift into our shoulder bridge. So we're squeezing and lifting, holding that there, tap that foot down for 4, 3, 2, keep that other leg working, 1, into the single tabletop, and lower back down. If 4 taps is too much, then you can lower down earlier. Keep checking you're keeping that other side of your bridge up there all the time. We're trying to keep this bit level as we're doing our tapping. So single tabletop of the leg, drawing in through your tummy, squeezing through your bottom, coming back up, and again, tap down for 4, 3, 2, 1, back to your single tabletop, and roll down that bridge. And lower the leg down. Quite a tough little lot. Have a rest if you need to. We're going to try that one again, but this time instead of tapping, we're going to be straightening our knee. So we go into our single tabletop, and then we roll up into our bridge, squeezing through our bottom, and we straighten and bend. So it's like we're kicking away and back, kick, back, and lower back down. Lower the leg down. Check the feet and knees are hip width apart. We haven't snuck in because that's cheating. Single tabletop the other leg. Drawing in and up we go again. We're level across the front of the pelvis and we're kicking for 4, 3, 2, 1, and lower back down. And lower down. Good stuff. This time we're going to combine. Okay, so we're nearly getting there with the shoulder bridges. So single tabletop, drawing in through your tummy, lift up. And we're going to tap, 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 last tap, and then 4 kicks. Kick, kick, check the bridges up, kick, and lower back down. So we're getting a longer hold each time. Breath in. Breath out, prepare yourself, single tabletop. Up we go, drawing in, lifting up, and tap down for 4, 3, 2, 1, and a kick, 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 and single tabletop, and lower back down. Well done, folks. Just have a little rest there, give your leg a little bit of a stretch. We've got 1 to go. We've tapped, we've stretched out, we've kicked out. We're going to lift and lower with the leg, which is like our tabletop, level 5, 4, something like that. Stretching up, lower that leg down. Let's change to the other side. We'll have a proper stretch at the end. This is just that we can have a little bit of a rest before we carry on. Stretch through the back of that leg. Gently back down into our our normal starting position even. Single tabletop. Drawing in for our tummy, roll up. From that position, we're holding with that bottom. We're straightening the leg out. And then we're lowering it down and bringing it back up for 4, 3, 2, 1, back up into that tabletop position and roll back down. Well done, folks. Let's do this next one. Single tabletop, drawing in through your tummy, roll up, holding it there, straighten the leg and reach down and up for 4, 3, 2, 1, up we come, single tabletop, and roll back down. And rest yourself there, bring your head pillow back in, take the arms out to the side, the feet and knees together, have a little rest with a hip twist, reaching over, coming back, over the other side, really push those hips over. Back we come the other side. Oh, clank with the back. Last one. Now I promised you a hamstring stretch. Let's do that now before we go over onto our side. So if you've got a stretching strap and you want to use it, grab it now. Bring one knee up towards you. Giving that hip a little bit of a stretch. Then pop that leg up towards the ceiling. Slide the other leg if you want to. Push that heel away. Toes are down. Stretching out all the way from the heel to the back of the bottom. And we're going to take a nice deep breath in. Breath out. Stretch a little bit further. Breath in. Breath out. Just a little bit more. And then bring that leg in. Let's change over to the other side. Some nifty changeovers going on. Bring that knee in. Give the hip a bit of a stretch first. Slide the other leg if you want to. Reach that one up towards the ceiling. We pull our toes down, we get a little bit of an extra stretch through the calf as well. Take a nice deep breath in. Breath out. Stretching a little bit more. Breath in. Breath out. Lengthen as far as you can. Holding for 3, 2, 1. Gently bend that leg down. Cast aside your stretching strap. And we're going to go over onto our sides. And we're going to be doing some lifting and lowering on our sides. So you can use your little pillow with your arm underneath, or have your big pillow and your arms in front. It's entirely up to you if you've got 2 pillows. Stack yourself up, shoulders on top of each other, hips on top of each other, feet and knees. Drawing in through that tummy, and then slide those legs out straight. Bring them a little bit forward so you can see the tops of your toes. From that straight position, we want a gap underneath that lower part of your rib cage if you can. And we're going to lift that top leg up to hip height and back down. So it's not going up too high. We're controlling it. And if you point your toes up towards you, so you're flexing your foot till you do it, you'll feel how you work your bottom a little bit more. 2 to go. Last one. Lower that leg down. Have a little breather. That was a little bit too easy, so let's do our lift, lowers. So we lift the top leg, we draw in tight through the tummy, stretch that other leg underneath up, and we lower both down. And again, lift, lift, and lower. And again, lift, pulling in through that lower part of your tummy, lift, and lower both down. 2 more like that. Lift, drawing in, lift, and lower. Last one. Lift, lift, and slowly lower down. Have a little rest there. Top arm torpedoes. Big straight stretches overhead. Reaching over and then drawing back down. As if we're drawing a big rainbow. Over we go. Your arm should end up onto your ear. Nice straight line. Back we come. Last one. Over we go. Fingers to toes. Coming back. Relax that shoulder down, drawing in through your tummy. We're back to our lift and lowers. Okay, we're lifting that top leg, holding that there, bringing the other leg up to meet it. Hold that lower leg there and see if you can lift that top leg a little bit further and down. For 6, 5, 4, rest if you need to. 3, that underneath leg still up. 2, 1, both legs together and lower down. Back to your torpedoes. 3 to recover. 3 and down. 2, giving that core a little bit of a rest. Still having to work, but just not quite as hard. Last one. And then we're back to those lift and lowers, but we're going to change it round. The top leg's hovering, the underneath leg's going to meet it. So lift one leg up, bring the other leg up to it, and lower and up, and lower and up, and lower and up. Last one, up we come, and then bend both down. Relax them there, bring those knees up. Prop yourself up onto your elbow, so we're in that side support position. Just slide your knees back a little bit so that you're not too flexed up at your hips. From there, we're going to straighten that top leg out and we're going to reach overhead and back and bring the leg in and reach out and leg goes out and come in. Make sure you're lifting up through your shoulders as well. Reach out and up. And we fold back in. 2 more. Stretch and flex that leg. Stretch. Flex that leg. And then rest it back where it started. Good stuff. Lifting up through there again. Straighten both legs out. Now, you might be slumped down through your shoulders. So come up through your shoulders. Sometimes you have to just adjust where you're resting to get that position. From there, lift that top leg up. This time we're side kicking forwards and back. Try not to move through the spine. Flexing that foot as you drive back. Pointing the toe forwards. Flexing on the way back. Keep going for another 4 and back. 3 and back. 2 and back. Last one. Coming back. Rest the leg down on the other. Have a little bend up of them. Final lot of our arm openings or torpedoes sort of thing. We're doing our side bend. So we're going to come up and reach over. And back. If it's too much to lift the hips up, just reach over with the arm. But if you can lift those hips up as well, using those core muscles to help you, great. A little bit of a challenge this morning. Over we go and lift up and back. Some great positions I can see there. Last one. Over we go. Coming back down. And then let's come up into our mermaid position because our legs sort of fall that way. So top one behind, underneath one in front. Lift that arm up, down onto the elbow, have a stretch up, but come round and we're resting down like that. Twisting through that spine. Front arm goes up and comes back and underneath. And again. Lifting up, getting a little bit of rotation through that body as we pull underneath. Last one, up we come, underneath we go, and then take everything down the other end. Let's do the other side. So I've got to remember what we've just done. Switch the brain on. So, get into that nice straight line position. Your feet slightly in front of your hips so you can just see them. We're in a nice straight line through the shoulders, hips, not rolling backwards or forwards. From there, we're starting off with that nice, easy single leg lift up to the side and back down. So it's lifting and lowering, drawing in a little bit through the tummy, through that pelvic floor, and then through the bottom. Up we come. If you go too high, you start to collapse in the middle, so don't go too high. Last one like that. We're going to lift up, we're going to hold it there, and then bring that lower leg up to meet it, and both go down. So it's a lift, lift, and lower. And again, lift, lift, and lower. Lift, lift, and lower. Last one coming up. Lift, lift, slowly lower down, resting there. Top arm comes up, torpedoes over in a nice straight line again. This is if you're a little bit stiff in that upper part of your thoracic spine, that middle spine. It can be a bit tough getting the arm straight near the head. You might be a bit curved forward. So do the best you can. We're trying to get as straight as we can. Down we come. Couple more. Staying as still as you can. Back we come over. Last one. Coming back over the arm, rest down. You have fingertips in front if you need to for a little bit of support. We're now up to that, lifting one leg up, lifting the other leg up to hover with it. Top leg hovers up and down, up and down. 4 to go. 3, 2, last one. Bring them together and lower them both down, resting there, top arm again, just for 4 this time, and back, lengthening through the neck on the way down. 3, and back down. 2, coming back down. Last one. Big stretch, fingertips to toes. Draw that arm back down and then move back for that final bit of legs. Lifting up, hover the other leg up, and then this time that lower leg is going to go down and touch and back up. Touch and back up. Touch and back up. 2 more. And up. Last one. Come back up. Lower them both down. And breathe there. Well done. Bend those knees up. Come up onto that elbow. Slide them back a little bit so you've got not too much of a bend through the middle there. And then from there, stretch that top leg out and reach over. And as you come back in, you're bending in. So it's like you're running with that leg. And back. And open. And back. Keep going for another 4. And in. 3. In. 2. Back in. Last one. Come back in. Bring that arm down. Straighten both legs out. Okay. Now, if you're okay there, drawing in, lift that top leg up and we side kicking. And back. Squeezing through the bottom, tightening through the tummy. Adjust that arm position if you need to. If it's too much on your elbow and your shoulder, you can always go back down flat. So these are quite tough. These are more the intermediate advanced ones. 2 more. Last one. Coming back in. Lower that leg down. Bend those knees up. And let's finish off. I'm just going to adjust my arm position with our arm, our side bend. So we're reaching over. You can stop there or you can lift up and lower back down. For 4, 3, back down, 2, and back down. Last one. Stretching up, stretching over, coming back, and then we're into our mermaid that side. So we're getting that straight up through the chest, top leg behind, other leg in front if you can manage that. Lifting up, slide down, you reach over, turn round so that you're facing the mat. Get a good twist through the spine if you can. And then lift that arm up to the ceiling. And we come back down and underneath. Up we go to the ceiling. And down we come. Last one, up we come, and then down we go. Final stretch round. Well done, folks. I'm just going to switch around because I'm better with my head the other end for this bit. And we're going to go down on the mats for a little bit of breaststroke prep. So the legs have had enough now. They're just hanging in there. Pop your head on the small pillow. Arms are at the side. From there, think shoulder blades. Think about drawing them down towards your waist. Gently drawing in through your tummy. Floating that top part of your body up. And slowly lowering back down. So you're thinking about that upper curve through the thoracic spine, the top part of your back, trying to just open that out, flattening it out. So you stare at the same bit of mat all the time. Between those arms, chins are tucked in. Down we come. Cueing a little tighten through your lower tummy to flatten out your back as you come up as well. Good stuff. Last two. Shoulders down. For yourself. Lift up through your shoulder blades. Down we come. Last one. So tummy tightens a little bit. Shoulder blades down. Lifting up. Good stuff. Lower back down. Pop your hands next to your chest. Push yourself up. Have a good old stretch back the other way. Curling up into a little ball. Easing off those backs. That's quite an intense session we've just had. So from there, have a good stretch out. And then we're going to come up into 4-point. Have a little cat stretch as well. So head up, tail up. Tail underneath, head underneath. Stretch up through your shoulders. Tighten through your tummy. And lower back down. Head up, tail up. Tail goes under. Head goes under. Up we stretch. And roll back down again. Last one. Tail under, head under, stretch up. From there, go back towards your heels. Slide those arms in front. Big old stretch. And then gently, gently, we're going to come up into standing. So let me get everybody up. Find out where we are. Oops. Just trying to. Up we get. Turn you around. Okay. Let me just kick that out of the way. So hopefully we've all survived that. Ooh, let me just sort my Zoom out. I can't see everybody. That's better. So I think you can see my head or most of it anyway. From there, have a little shake out. Little shake of the legs, shake of the arms. Deep breath in. Breath out. Just drop the head and shoulders. Dangling there. Have a little bend of the knees. So you're like a little saggy rag doll. Link the fingers. Stretch out in front of you. Reach all the way up. Up we go to the ceiling. Stretch out with the fingers, drawing in through the waist. All the way down. Breath in and down we go again. Dropping down, reaching out. Stretching out. All the way up. Out we go wide. Fingertips. All the way around. Drop the shoulders down. Float the arms up, long through the neck. Let's do our little arm openings. Twisting just through that upper body. And back. So if you run into a wall like I do, you can always bend your elbow. Because it's this bit here we're looking to twist across the chest. Length through the neck. Make sure the shoulders don't end up by the ears. Round we go the other way. Coming back to the middle. Last one. Coming back into the middle. From there, split the arms, circle the arms. We're into our windmill arms. Windmill arms. Here we go. Down. As you hit a leg, you turn direction. Down, sideways, circle in front, sideways, up to the middle, and then can we change? Swap directions. Down we go. We're building up for the big Christmas, full windmill next week. So if we get the arms right, down we go. And rest there. Not bad, folks. Have a little shake out. From there, let's do a little bit of balance work on those feet. So we do a little foot series where we come up on our toes, we bend our knees, we drop our heels and come back up. So this is the leg preparation for those windmills. Up we come. Bend the knees, drop the heels and come back up. And again, lift, bend, heels and up. 2 to go. Up, knees, heels and up. Last one, lifting up. Bend the knees, drop the heels, come back up and have a little march out. Relaxing those shoulders. 3, 2, 1. Let's have one foot in front, one foot behind. Let's do our calf stretches. Lunge over to that front leg. Whilst you're there, bring one arm up, wrap it around you, give it a cuddle. Weights on that front leg, the back leg's nice and straight. Try not to wobble. For 3, 2, 1, and then let's change over legs. Toes down, heels down. Lunge forwards. Weights on that front leg. Make sure you get that calf stretch going first and then bring that other arm up and around. Stretching it out. Weight on the front leg, holding for 4, 3, 2, 1, and then back to the middle. Little shake out. And let's go wide as well. So feet turned out. We'll sink down for 4, 3, and back up. 2. Last one. Down we go. Hold in that position. Stretch across. Circle over. Round to the other side. We're pulling in through those tummies. Out we go. Front corner. Pull back to that back corner. Circling around, round to the other side, reach, stretch back to the fingertips, circle back round into the middle, pull up. We're about to do our saw, arms are out nice and straight, drawing in through your tummy, circle round, down we go. If you want to give it that little bit extra, pop your hand, the back of your hand near your calf, and give it a push onto your calf. You can turn a little bit more, come back up. Let's have a go the other side. It's a little bit weird that. We might do it in sitting next week. We might have a stretching week. Down we go. Stretch away. 3, 2, 1. Coming back up. Have a little march out. Little shake. For 3, 2, 1. Deep breath in. Reach into the ceiling, breath out, relax the shoulders down. Breath in, breath out, chin on your chest, curling up, a little bend of your knees, stretch the arms down, hips to the ceiling, go as far as you can, tighten as you can, hands should be almost flat on that floor, and then lift yourself gently back up. And roll out through those shoulders. Last one, here we go. Breath in, breath out. Length through the back of that neck. All the way from the neck to the heels. Stretching down that back line. 3, 2, 1. Coming back up gently, bit by bit by bit, thinking about that posture. So our feet are underneath our hips, drawing in through the tummy, lifting up through the chest. Have a little shake out. From there, breath in. Big deep breath in, keep breathing in. And a breath out. And again. And a breath out. Well done, folks. Quite a difficult session. Hopefully that... Hold on. Got rid of the YouTubers.